Jack Frost, what's up, party people? How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. Hey, yo, we starting a little bit early. Basically, I got tired of waiting. Like, I came out early and I got tired of waiting. So we starting early. It is what it is. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a twice. We did that twice this show. Anyway, first thing I want to say is rest in peace to Michael K. Williams. Most of y'all might know him best as Omar from The Wire, but I also want to point out that there's this show called Lovecraft Country on Netflix. Go watch it. It's amazing. He's also in it. Also, he's in Boardwalk Empire. It's also another really good show, another show that I watched. He's excellent in that also. This guy was a grade A actor. He's a phenomenal actor. We lost him at the age of, I believe, 52, I think he was. Correct me if I'm wrong. We lost him at that age. But this conversation that I want to have today is about drugs in general. I want to put y'all in the game. I want to move this over here so I can hopefully maybe get this shit a little bit. I don't like the way it's lined up. I want to put y'all in the game, right? So for y'all that don't know, I used to work at a drug rehab center. For everybody that don't know. So a lot of this information that I'm giving you is straight information that I'm going to be giving you during the course of this video. It's going to be straight information that you will literally get if you went to a drug rehab facility and they was trying to inform you on the uses of these drugs, just so you could get clear. That's where this information is coming from. So when we see people pull up in the chat and they just want to disagree with me and say whatever they want to say, shout out to them niggas. I'm not arguing with them niggas. If they get disrespectful and I got an admin in here, just kick them. Nobody got time for that shit. With that being said, after about 20, 30 minutes, as usual, at about the 30-minute mark, 40-minute mark, we open up the conversation for anything that you guys want to talk about. So with that being said, I want to talk about this fentanyl thing. Shout out to Willie D. Willie D just went dropped a video right now, and he's talking about the same thing. So shout out to Willie D. I'm on time. Copy. I'm on time, y'all. All right. So first thing I want to say is this: for everybody that don't know, they're basically calling it a heroin overdose. The first thing I want to know is, did dude get the jab? Does anybody know if Michael K. White was out there talking about get the jab? I want to know if Michael K. White got the jab. I don't want to hear no more about I don't want to hear no more about nobody drug overdosing. Fuck that drug overdosing shit. I don't want to hear nothing about nobody drug overdosing no more. Every single time y'all tell me somebody drug overdose, I want to know if they took the jab first. If they took the jab, I'm blaming it on that shit. I just want to be clear on this. I'm going to say this again. I don't want to hear no more about people drug overdosing. All right? If somebody dies and they're deeming it from a drug overdose, first I want to know if they got the jab. Period. All right? With all respect due. Now, with that being said, I have a lot of people that I care about and I love, and they got the jab. So I'm not here to be disrespectful or to go against people that got the jab. If you got the jab, please talk in the comment section. Let us know how is it working out for you. How's your health doing? If you're fine, if you're not fine, let us know. Let us know if all of a sudden now you magnetic. I don't know these things. Let us know. Put it in the chat. But Michael K. Williams passed away from an alleged heroin overdose. I hear that, right? That's what they say he took. I believe it. I believe that's a possibility. I'm going to get to that in 1 minute. But I believe that's a possibility because in this particular field of work, line of work that people do, entertainment business in general, a lot of individuals take drugs, all right? I'm going to explain something to y'all. Listen, you think I get trolled. Okay, I get trolled way more than anybody that's at my level. They trolling me like I'm a billionaire. Like these niggas that come at me and got all this bullshit going on with me, they doing this shit like this shit is all personal. It gotta be. Because I'm getting trolled on the internet like I'm like worth like 20, 30 million. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's how I'm not even worth fucking 300,000. I'm getting trolled on the internet like I'm worth 20, 30 million. You understand what I'm saying? So I say all that to say this. These individuals that work, look what's happening to Coi Leray. Look what's happening to Lizzo. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you right now, the majority of the people that try to destroy your life it's almost always people who came to you first and pretended like they cared about you, pretended like they wanted you to win. I just want to break down why people in the limelight often use drugs before we get on this drug conversation. That's definitely what I want to talk about. But before we get there, I want to break this down real quick. I want y'all to understand what Lizzo is going through real quick. I want you to understand what she's going through. Whatever marketing plan any of these rappers have, any of these singers have, any of these celebrities have, only about 3 or 4% of them is their idea. You hire a person to do your marketing. You hire a person for image. It's literally a thing called an image consultant. You hire people for this particular position. So when I see Lizzo all over the place half naked, I don't even know if that's her design. I don't even know if that's her desire. I don't even know if that was her idea. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm going to give it a minute, then we're going to do roll call because we started early. I don't even know if that's Lizzo's idea. You understand what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind. Lizzo is busy taking all of these pictures online half naked. Coi Leray is busy taking all of these pictures. And I think the same marketing people deal with both sides. This is why I'm using Lizzo and Coi Leray specifically. Just give me 1 second. Let's say for a moment that Lizzo and Coi Leray both feel uncomfortable with that particular marketing strategy, but they know that in order for them to be able to stay, in the position that they are and to gain more claim and more fame and more money and be able to ascend, they know that they have to fall in line and do these things. So now it's going against their soul. I'm not saying that this is I'm not saying that this is the thing. I'm just saying take this into consideration. Now this is going against their soul, right? Now, on top of that, you got the fucking public bashing Coi Leray because she's really skinny. They calling her a boy. Imagine that. Imagine being a famous celebrity female who want to be known for being sexy and attractive, and they calling you a boy. Now they got Lizzo. They bashing Lizzo for being big. Now, both of these individuals, they're locked in marketing campaigns. They have to walk around half-dressed. They have to take pictures in bikinis all the time. They have to have the fucking pasties over the nipples. This is their marketing campaign. They cannot get out of it. Do you understand? So they're getting it on both sides. I just want you to understand this. This is what people... When you make your life public, this is what a lot of individuals is going through. And people are acting like, oh, you got money, so it's okay. No. Mental health, no amount of money is going to be able to fix your mental health. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I say all that to say this. Why do you think a lot of these fucking rappers and these actors and these celebrities be on drugs? These niggas ain't even on weed, yo. These niggas is on weed. These niggas is on lean. These niggas is on heroin. These niggas is on everything they could get a hold of. And 9 times out of 10, it was their supposed fake fans that led them to it. The people that swear to everybody else, oh, I love this guy's content. He's incredible. He's amazing. But every single time they talk about you publicly, they bash you. They disrespect you. They try to make you look like less of a person than you are. But behind your back, when nobody's listening, they're telling all of the people that's closest to you how much they love you so they could convince those people to give you, to help them take you down. I'm telling you how it works. I've literally had this happen to me like 3 or 4 times. You understand what I'm saying? So I just want us to keep this in total understanding while we're talking about Michael K. White. Sometimes we're part of marketing campaigns or we have brands that we are not in control of. And we have to adhere to them. And they mess with our soul. And then, in the very unfortunate circumstances like Lizzo and like Coi Leray, you also getting shit on the other side. You understand what I'm saying? You also, why does anybody care where I'm at? That's the funny shit. Shout out to you, Loke. I haven't seen you in years. Why do you even care where I'm at? Like, why is this important to you? Supreme Dream says these celebrities make their choice doing drugs before they became... You saw every single celebrity was doing drugs before they became famous. Now you see why I'm not reading no more Supreme Dreams. That's your first comment of the day. And you basically said every single celebrity before they got famous was on drugs. Supreme Dreams, y'all. Clap it up. Can we clap it up for Supreme Dreams, please? Just clap it up for this guy. This guy is literally the smartest person that's ever commented in the comment section on YouTube. Every celebrity was literally on drugs before they got famous. These celebrities make their choice. They were doing drugs before they got famous. These celebrities make their choice. They were doing drugs before they got famous. These celebrities make their choice. They was doing drugs before they got famous. You don't see nothing wrong with that sentence. I don't got time for this shit. I'm not dealing with him today. I'm just ignoring his shit. Now, you good, Loke. Don't worry about it. I just got some. What up, my brother? Chill it. Give me that, man. I be seeing you every day. Yo, give me that, man. I be seeing you every day, man. We just pass by each other. Boom. Let's go. Nah, you good, Loke. I just got some individuals that act like they want to know where I'm at. Like, what the fuck you care where I'm at for, nigga? Like, y'all niggas knew where I was at when I was living in fucking Times Square. Ain't nobody pull up. So what the fuck, nigga? Why y'all niggas stay capping? I'm not talking about you, Loke. Niggas be capping. What the fuck? I'm out here trying to live my best life, man. You go live your best life. Not you, Loke. I'm talking about these other individuals. Niggas is weirdos. On some super real shit. What up, Tyson Garcia? Let's do roll call real quick and get back to the show. What up, 300? Also, hold on. Let me put the Cash App in there. Today's motherfucking Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm not sure what today is. I'm looking for some of you rat bastards to pull up to the Cash App today. And it's my responsibility to have it in the chat, and it currently isn't in the chat. So give me a second. Come on, pull up. Come on, pull up. All right, there we go. All right, roll call. I got started back over. What up, 300? He says, sup, Jack. What up to the business? Dropping all of them frauds. What up, Carmen Liddy? I haven't seen you in a while. Very happy to see you today. She says, prayers for frauds. Condolences to the family of Michael K. Michael K. Williams, R.I.P. What up, what up, Locke? He says, entertainment is all about the party. 100%. I agree that there's a lot of partying that goes on in entertainment business, and that's basically where you make most of your deals and get most of your shit done. 300 says that Supreme Dreams comment when he says these celebrities make their choice. They were doing drugs before they got famous. First of all, not all celebrities do drugs. And second of all, not all celebrities that do drugs was doing drugs before they got famous. Copy? You don't even understand why your sentence don't make any sense. So keep arguing that sentence. I'm not going to kick him. I'm just not reading no more of his comments. I want everyone to read Supreme Dreams comments. He do this every day. He has to be saying stupid shit on purpose. Black Thugger says Chris Brown was definitely not on powder after. No, please don't comment. To only comments I want to see at Supreme Dreams comment is whether you think it's funny or not. He doesn't say anything that is true. What the fuck? Don't tell him what he's saying ain't true. 90% of the shit he say don't make no sense. Just tell me if you think it's funny or not. What up, Ryan Mack? He says, salute frauds, BBN. Let's get it started. Fresh new week. Fresh new week, my brother. Loke says something about Atlanta. Shout out to Atlanta. Salute to Atlanta. Tyson Garcia says, salute frauds. Salute my brother. Who else? Shout out to BBN Network. He dropped the Cash App. We need some of y'all to pull up today. Come on, y'all. Pull up. We got 59 people in here. Let's get them likes up so we can send out some notifications first and foremost. What up, Pete Coach Slim? He says, what up, Ross? Chilling. What up, Bronx Bread? He said, what up, Frosty? Glad to see you up and ready. We going. You already know what it is. What up to the business? He said, nah, you said they came in doing the drugs. Yes, he did. Do y'all? Hold on. I did not skip your comments, Ryan Mack. I was at the top. We was doing something. I want y'all to understand. Do y'all understand that that's what people do, business? They come in here and say something, and then when I comment about how stupid the thing they say is, their whole entire conversation is that they didn't say the thing that we just saw them say. Y'all do know this, right? Like, come on, man. You had to be here long enough to know that that's how these guys operate. I'm not skipping over your comments, Ryan Mack. I was at the top. All right, let's get to it. First thing I want to do is tell y'all about fentanyl, because I don't think people know enough about fentanyl to understand how dangerous fentanyl is. Remember CIA Chris? Remember CIA Chris? Or some of y'all know him as CEO Chris or Treyway? Y'all remember CIA Chris? I'm going to say something, and I'm going to keep it a whole stack with you. And I don't care what drug dealers out there is mad at me. My nigga, I care about our people. If you just mad at... I'm not telling you to stop doing what you do. The fuck am I to tell you how to feed your family? Right? But I'm going to say this much. I think that if you caught selling fentanyl, even if it's mixed with something, I think you should get a attempt murder charge or a murder charge. Y'all people don't understand how dangerous fentanyl is. I'm going to tell you what the most disgusting thing I heard in the courtroom was. And these rat bastards, only thing when they want to talk about is Tekashi. I'm going to tell you what one of the most disgusting things I heard in the fucking courtroom was. This nigga, CIA Chris, was mixing fentanyl with heroin and then not telling the niggas he was selling the drugs to. I'm about to show y'all how much. I'm going to show y'all something. I need y'all to really understand something. I really need y'all to understand how dangerous fentanyl is. I'm about to pick some dirt up off of the ground. This much fentanyl is an overdose. Do you see how much fucking dirt I got in my hand? That's an overdose of fentanyl. That's not nothing. This drug is dangerous. That's nothing. You see how much that is? That's an overdose of fentanyl. Overdose. You dead. No coming back. Well, overdose don't necessarily mean you dead. It means that you're currently dying. But yeah, that's an overdose of fentanyl. Do you understand this? That's an overdose. Fentanyl is in everything, y'all. They even putting fentanyl in weed. So you might be buying weed from a nigga you don't know. You might be buying weed from a nigga you don't know. He might be dosing your shit with fentanyl. You don't know. Heroin is like, first of all, heroin. Shout out to BQ Mommy. Everybody say what's up to my sister-in-law. Heroin is like the shit that when you get on heroin, that's the end of your life then here. People get on heroin and that's it for them. All right? Fentanyl is like 1,000 times stronger than heroin. Locke says, I heard some people died because they sorted coke off a surface that had fentanyl on it before. I believe it. That's 100% a possibility. Do you understand? You see how much fentanyl I had in my hand? If you pick up that much fentanyl with your bare hand, you're dead. This is what killed Michael K. Williams. You're dead. You pick that much fentanyl up with your bare hands, you're dead. You're dead. You better hope somebody could get to you and stab you with that fucking needle. I want people to understand this. Because don't forget, a large part of our culture is us talking about how we either wants to sell drugs, use drugs. That's a large part of our culture. Right? What is all our rappers talking about? Getting high, right? They need to be talking about how we gonna make money together and get rich. But they're not talking about that. They're talking about how they're gonna sell drugs or use drugs, right? Or kill for them. Yes, there was a cop that overdosed. He did not die. I believe they saved his life. But there was a cop that overdosed because he touched less fentanyl than I showed you of dirt. Loke says he knows a dude in the hospital right now that took some perks with that shit in it. They're putting fentanyl in everything. Brooklyn says the cop in LA passed out because he smelled too much of it. Yeah, he didn't die. Ryan Max says my best friend went to buy coke one day. We were watching the Super Bowl. He went upstairs and didn't come back down for 10 minutes. I went upstairs to check on him. He was dead. I don't know what to tell you. I think that if you get caught selling fentanyl in anything, I think that you should get a tip murder charge. That's it. That's all. I think you should get a tip murder charge. Period. Fentanyl is dangerous. You niggas out there that's selling heroin, I'm gonna argue in you niggas' favor. Wait, fentanyl niggas gotta go. I'm sorry about that. Fentanyl, you gotta go. People that's selling fentanyl, that fentanyl shit is killing our people at a ridiculous rate. 9 times out of 10, you hear somebody overdosed, it was because whatever they was using had fentanyl in it. I'm telling you what it is. Jesus, might I add, was homeless. Might I add, Jesus and all of his apostles were homeless. I just want to add that. Hey, how you doing this morning? We're talking about Jesus this morning.
That's who to talk about.
Did you know Jesus was homeless?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
So you knew Jesus was homeless.
I know.
And all of his apostles homeless.
I know.
Boom.
That's right.
So that means that we can do anything from anywhere in the world if we have faith and belief and the Lord with us. Good morning. A lot of times people are getting fentanyl from, CIA Chris was getting his fentanyl imported from China. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, that's why I stopped listening to niggas. Niggas who have you hating on niggas and making fun of niggas, you should be listening, you should be learning from. Stop listening to niggas. What the fuck? Ryan Max says it's actually used in hospitals. It's a legit medicine, but on the street, they make it in labs and ship it over here. Boom. China. Yeah, that's what I'm just doing that shit. Fucking Trump, man. That nigga's the funniest. So, yeah, so CIA Chris was getting his fentanyl from China. I don't know where anybody else is getting anything from. I'm not the fentanyl expert. I don't know no fentanyl plugs. I don't know what to tell you. What up, Derek? I don't know no fentanyl plugs. I can't put you on to a nigga that got fentanyl. Tiandre Willis Sr. said, my neighbor's brother thought he bought coke and it was 100. Oh, damn. Once again, I think that if you are caught selling fentanyl, you should get attempt murder charges, period. I think the drug is too dangerous, and it has to be assumed that anybody that has it and is not a doctor doesn't know the appropriate measurements to use it. It has to be assumed that if you are not a doctor or a scientist or in some way involved in that type of field of biological research or medicine or the creation of antigens or whatever the fucking pathogens or whatever the hell, if you're not in that realm of where you work at and you got fentanyl, that shit should be a fucking attempt murder charge. Period. Shout out to Gabby. I'm gonna call you Gabby, baby girl. With the $3 drop, definitely appreciate you. We appreciate all drops over here at the BBN Networks. Shout out to Gabby with the $3 drop. Who's next? Fuck killing own people. I don't care if you're giving it to another race of people. We got to get fentanyl off the street. This shit is dangerous. I don't care who you giving it to. I don't care if you're a black person giving it to a black person. I don't care if you're a black person giving it to a white person. I don't care if you're a white person giving it to a Chinese person. If you got that shit and you got that shit, period, and they find that shit on you, that should be attempt murder charges. Period. Period. This is not a, this shouldn't even be a debate. I'm not even talking about heroin. They catch you with heroin, you know, the regular heroin shit. But they catch you with fentanyl, that shit, do you understand? I'm going to tell you how wild it is. Do you understand how many years people have been overdosing from heroin and people been talking about it's been fentanyl? Do you know how many years people been overdosing from heroin, but they've been saying it's fentanyl? I mean, overdosing from fentanyl, but they've been saying, nah, this person just had a heroin addiction, a heroin problem, in order to hide the fact that there's a fentanyl problem. Huh? Yo, we don't care about us, ain't nobody gonna. I spend my time trying to big up people. I spend my time trying to inform y'all about shit that's going on. I spend my time trying to lead people in the right direction. If I'm a bad person for that, I don't know what to tell you. Yo, I'm about to put a link in the comment section. I'm about to put a link in the comment section. I want everybody to save this link. And after the show is over, I want y'all to go pull up over here and show these brothers some support. I'm gonna put it in there. I'm gonna repost it a couple of times. I want you to pull up on that link. I want you to show these brothers some support. Pardon me, some support. And shout out to I don't know who this is, but it says Iris. Shout out to Iris with the $5 drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Who's next? That's not what it said. It said smack. But who's next? I don't know if they put fentanyl and lean. I don't think there's a necessary reason to put fentanyl and lean. I think you putting fentanyl and lean, you might just be, I don't know, setting a campfire on fire. Like, you putting fentanyl and lean. You might be freezing ice cubes. I don't know what to tell you. Hold on, I missed what Derek said. Derek says, my wife used to use fentanyl patches from crooked ass pain management doctors, and she would mix that and oxy and alcohol. Is basically the root of my divorce. I'm sorry to hear about that, Derek. I'm sorry to hear that this woman that you loved enough to get married to, went through whatever kind of tragedy or problem that she went through that caused for her to have pain and need, medication. I feel sorry for that first. And secondly, that she had a doctor that, wasn't responsible enough to put her in the appropriate position so she didn't get hooked to these drugs. Or properly educate one on using drugs so they don't get hooked. I'm going to tell y'all a real quick story real quick. Take 2 seconds. I was in Georgia. In Georgia, my family that lives down there, I don't live in Georgia. I don't want to live in Georgia. I'm not moving to Georgia. There's going to be jokes. Shout out to where I was living at, though. It was cool. I liked it. I liked the area. I liked the people. Anyway, so when I was living down there on our land that we got down there, we got like a pond and shit. So I was cleaning the pond. We had to like, clean around the pond, cut down all the shrubbery and all of the stuff that's growing around the pond and, clean the pond up, maintenance. So we was doing that shit and I accidentally put a chainsaw through my leg. I'm trying to show y'all my leg. So I accidentally put a chainsaw through my leg. You can see the scar right there. Hold on, I'm gonna go into the light so you can see it better. Hold on, I'm gonna tell y'all this story. So I accidentally put a chainsaw through my leg. I hope y'all can see it. I go to the doctor. The doctor tries to give me pain medicines. First, the doctor gave me some strong pain medicines. They had to sew me up on the inside of my leg, and they had to sew me up on the outside of my leg. Like I had to get sewed up. Like it was bad. Like the chainsaw it basically went all the way down to the bone. That's where the chainsaw went. So I go to the doctor, so they trying to give me pain meds or whatever the case is. So first thing I told them is I don't even want pain meds because I'm not stupid. I was in some small town in Georgia. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna give me the shit that's gonna have me scratching. I'm not stupid. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm gonna put you on the game. These doctors work for the pharmaceutical companies. The pharmaceutical companies themselves make a killing on the black market. The pharmaceutical companies think about it like this. This is the best way I could put it. If we got all of these drugs on the street that ain't supposed to be on the street, that the actual pharmaceutical companies are actually making, why are they making so many drugs that's disappearing? You think that's by accident? That's a whole nother conversation. I'm not getting into that. So when he was gonna prescribe me the drugs, one, I told them to make sure that they prescribe me the most baseline pain medicine possible. And then I didn't take the shit. I was still too scared to take it. So be careful. Just be careful out there. Stop just taking shit because the doctor gave it to you. Argue with that nigga. Find out if you need this shit. Don't ask for shit because you just want life to be easier. You know how many people right now, this is like a little girl, like just, I guess she's old enough to be outside by herself, but what the fuck? She, like nobody with her? Just standing on the corner. Oh, that's her mom's. Let me be quiet. All right, so I just want to be a majority. You know how many drug addicts started because they got some shit from a fucking doctor? They cannot make money if they cure you. Boom. Ryan Mack says, you know what these fiends do? They take the patches, cut a piece off, put vitamin C, asoric acid on it, and cook. Oh boy, I don't even, what the hell. Locke says, Locke says, I saw a documentary where the white medical people had a rap song promoting selling oxys and what? Wow, I don't know what to tell you. The bear says, I say, wait, I hate popping pills, prescribing all. What up, Prince to Amir? Salute. What up, G4? Salute. Pico Slim says, facts. I used to work in the doctor's office, and the doctor was writing prescriptions based on incentives from the pharmaceutical reps, vacation, free lunches, the whole nine. What up, Brooklyn Banger? Everybody say what's up to my brother-in-law. I just want to just say something real quick. Hey, I'm sorry, I'm on YouTube channel. I'm not talking to myself. I am streaming. Sorry about that. When you do this shit and you be in public, motherfuckers really be like, that mother, he's over there talking to all of himself. I want to say something real quick. For every single person out there that ever think that you a loser, if you even got one person coming around to harass you and tell you you a loser, you can't be a loser. You want to know why? Because if you was a loser, nobody would even want to talk to you. Nobody would want to, nobody would even want to talk to you. Nobody would troll you. Nobody would care what you doing. Nobody would make videos. Name one loser that people make videos about. I'll wait. What up, Brooklyn? What up? Who else we got up in here? Oh, I keep calling him my brother-in-law. That's my literal brother. Same bloods. I don't know why I say that, because your wife in here. I'm usually calling her out. Shout out to BQ. It's my actual brother. So for all of y'all out there that got people that's trying to tell you and try to devalue you and tell you you not what you are, think about every negative thing about you, my nigga, and realize, or my bitch, and realize if you actually was anything like these people was talking about, they wouldn't waste their time to talk about you. So for everybody that's going through something right now, I want you to take that in your mind. What's up, my brothers? If you was actually something negative, if you was actually all of these bad things that your haters is saying about you, they wouldn't even be hating on you, my nigga. They wouldn't be. Does Gargamel have haters? No. Gargamel has 0 haters. There's a reason for that. There's a whole reason why Gargamel has 0 haters. Let's get back to the show. Shout out to Texas. We got Texas in the building. We got 110 people in here, man. Let's get them likes up. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Good morning, my brother. Let's go. All right? Yeah, come on, man. Gargamel has 0 haters. There's a reason. There's no Smurfs running around making hate videos about Gargamel. What the fuck? There's no one. So pay attention to the niggas that's hating. There's no one hating on Gargamel, my niggas. For everybody that hate on me, go see how many people make hate videos about them. Do me that favor. For every single person on the internet that make hate videos about me, go search and see if they got people making hate videos about them. No, nigga, they Gargamel. What the fuck? Them niggas is Gargamel. Them niggas do not have haters. What the fuck? Tell me where I'm wrong. Pick any person that hates me on the internet. Pick any one of them. Pick any one of them. And go see if somebody making hate videos about them. No, nigga. They are Gargamel. Don't nobody care what they doing. What the fuck? How are you gonna do good enough for niggas that hate on you and all you do is worry about what I'm doing? What the hell? Can we get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App? Come on, let's go. Watch them come here and say something about me saying something about the Cash App. Let's get some drops so we can make the haters get pissed off. Let's go. Who's next? Let's piss the haters off. Who's next? These niggas is weirdos. Tell me one hater Gargamel got. Tell me what hater. Tell me, I'm there all of their content. Do you understand? Hold on. Do you understand that there's niggas that's telling you to hate me, but I'm all of their content? I don't got time for this. Anybody that's falling for that shit, you niggas is just beta males. Only people that's gonna fall for this shit is betas. There's no alphas that's gonna. You will never see an alpha hating on another nigga. Never. You will never see an alpha male or alpha female hating on another nigga. You will never see that. So every single time motherfuckers go to videos and go to channels that's specifically about hating, nigga, you are a beta. That's a fact. What the fuck? Go speak to a psychologist or a psychiatrist. I don't got this is a fact. This is not me just this is not an opinion. What the fuck? Loke says, let's get back to the show. Loke says, I bet whoever sold Michael K. Williams, no, nobody knows where he got it from. Also, who isn't to say, first of all, once again, I need to know if Michael K. Williams got the jab. The only way you can wake up hating is if you hate yourself. That's the only reason. There's not an individual on this planet that loves themselves and wake up hating. There's not one. That's not even a possibility. If you love yourself, you're going to wake up happy. What the fuck? What up, Dog Soldier? He says, peace, love, BBN family force, love is power. Come on, man. The next time you see somebody talking shit about anybody on the internet, go check and see if there's anybody checking for them. Like, if they don't got haters, my nigga, that's literally the way to gauge how well you are doing on social media. How many haters you got. Not how many subs you got. It's how many haters you got. Believe me when I tell you this. I got so many haters that after I die, if I die, I'm pretty sure people gonna buy my content. I'm gonna go platinum from the grave. Nigga gonna go platinum from the grave, nigga. Anyway, let's get back on this fentanyl shit. I want to know if Michael K. Williams got the jab. Could somebody look that up for me real quick? I want somebody to look that up for me real quick. Also, I want to say shout out to some New York rappers real quick. Shout out to Zip with the Drip. Shout out to CJP. Shout out to AK. Just wanted to just give a shout out to some New York rappers. Go check them niggas out. Zip with the Drip got some hot shit I fuck with. AK and CJP, they got this new track coming out with they actually got a Benny the Butcher song out right now. Y'all need to go check it out. I forgot the name of this shit, but I listen to the damn thing every day. But they actually got a song with Benny the Butcher out right now. AK and CJP, go check it out. What up, D Vertical? I was making sure I ain't stepping in dog shit and shit. What up, D Vertical? Naloxone, I can't say the word. But yeah, that's the shit that you have to have with you. And you got to know how to administer it also. You don't not just have to have it. You said sidebar, who is academics responsible for getting killed? I don't like to say people are responsible for something, but I will say this. Academics put out content speaking about how NBA YoungBoy was with King Von's girlfriend or some chick that King Von was banging. That became an issue after academics posted it. Allegedly, King Von ran down on Quando Rondo because Quando Rondo is an affiliate with NBA YoungBoy. So basically, allegedly, the beef between NBA YoungBoy and King Von was alerted at least to the public by DJ Academics, which could then help to exacerbate the situation. You really need me to go further? You really need me to go further? Shout out to Dog Soldier with the $5.50 drop. Who's next? You really need me to go further? If you need me to go further, I'll keep explaining. I don't really think there's a need for me to keep going further, though. Black Power Cross says that bad dope ain't no joke. Hard monkey to get off your back. That's a fact. The business says Probably didn't eat breakfast or brush their teeth before they started hating. No, these niggas that wake up hating, nigga, that's their lifestyle. What the fuck are you talking about? That's their lifestyle, my nigga. They literally sit around in group chats talking about how they hate another person all day. That's their life. What the fuck? What up, Rule? Don't nobody see them dots. Rule, don't nobody see them dots. Jones. Yeah, so that's why I told them if they want to put out more content, I got people looking for the hate content against me. And they don't care what you say. They don't even care if it's true. So keep putting out the hate content. They don't even care if it's true. So boom, keep with the hate content. See, because I smell the shit and I'm hoping I ain't stepping it. So far I have not. So I'm trying to like make sure I know where the shit is. See some over there, so make sure I don't step in it. All right. So back to the fentanyl thing real quick. One of the main reasons why I really, yeah, Gargamel in the chat. I'm trying to tell you, man. One of the main reasons that really pissed me off about, just so we could be clear, about these rappers talking about lean specifically and heroin and lean and all this shit. Is because that's how you get fucked up. You know how you get hooked on a drug? There's a reason why drug dealers will give you, like if you don't use drugs at all, there's a reason why they'll give you a sample. Like there's a reason. You understand what I'm saying? And I feel like these rappers is kind of giving all of these youth out here samples. Because they're convincing these youths and they're talking to these youths about, and like through their rap music, about how good it feels to be high. Kids are stupid. There's actually a saying out there where people are saying that if you don't try something at least once, how can you talk about it? So you mean the only way I could say that crack is bad is if I've taken it at one point? How stupid does that sound? You understand what I'm saying? But there's people that will make you try to believe that that's a way to go. Like, there's people that believe, like, I don't know no other way to put it. I mean, I know another way to put it, but I'm going to piss off a whole nother community of people that I don't really feel like getting into it with this morning. Also, could we hit that like button? We got 130 people in here. Could we get them likes up, please? Appreciate you. But that's why I don't give a lot of these rappers they props. Like, people fuck with these rappers. And I'm like, a lot of these niggas is sending our, shout out to Hassan Campbell, a lot of these rappers is sending our kids to the hellfire. Shout out to Hassan Campbell, that's his line. They sending sending these kids straight to the hellfire. Guns, drugs, and sex. Death, drugs, and sex. Tell me something else hip hop sells. And don't say money and wealth, because 9 times out of 10 to get the money and wealth, it deals with the violence, drugs, and the women and the sex in order to be able to get the money. So yeah, whenever they're talking about money, they're also usually talking about those 3 points. Black Power CrossFit. That's why I love Styles P. Styles P. Promoting hydrating and eating right. He breathes sustainability. I fuck with Styles P. I'm gonna tell y'all something. First time I met Styles P, that nigga gave me the biggest hug in the world. The nigga was just like, I don't talk about rappers that support the channel that much, because I know that we got a lot of shit going on over here, and I know a lot of them niggas, you know what I'm saying, they fuck with me, but at the same time, I'm not gonna try to have you standing next to me when I'm going through shit. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna tell you a quick story. First time I met Styles P, that nigga showed me all the love in the world. The nigga ran up, gave me the big hug, nigga chopped it up with me, showed me mad love. I was thrown off. That's the first time. I'm putting it all the way out there. I've met quite a few people. That's the first time I met a person that was famous that was not in my family. I got a couple famous people in my family. That everybody, only I do. That was the first time I met somebody that was famous that was not in my family, that just immediately ran up to me, hugged me, talked to me, like chopped it up like that, was like really there for me, like boom, boom. You understand what I'm saying? Like that type of energy. That's the first time I've ever met a famous person that was not in my family that moved with me like that. So shout out to Styles P. Styles P's been telling people about being healthy. This is not new. All right? Styles P been putting people on the game about being healthy. The problem is when Styles P starts talking about being healthy, they know they're not gonna put his music on the internet. This nigga Styles P's talking about being healthy. They're not gonna. Since when? Since when is music pushed that's talking about our mental, physical, or spiritual health? Since when? You understand what I'm saying? So, shout out to the aunt. Yeah, come on, man. I fuck with all the locks, not for nothing. First, when I met Jada, that nigga cold, man. I'm gonna let you know. That nigga Jada cold, man. That nigga was just standing there looking at me, just said, "What's up, man?" He ain't want to be bothered, so I left him alone. But Jada cold, man. Dude, Future, first of all, Ryan Max says Future was a heavy influence in our youth in this generation. Future doesn't even use lean, homie. Future don't even use lean. These niggas is rapping about using drugs they don't even use. Not that I want them to be using the drugs. I don't want them to be rapping about them. If you smoke weed and you rapping about weed, bomb. Okay, I'm here for that. If you use heroin and you rapping about using heroin, I don't like the fact you're doing it, but that's a part of your actual life. So even though I'm not here for that, I understand it. When you a nigga that don't use heroin, don't use lean, don't do none of that shit, but you rapping about it, encouraging other people to use that shit, you can eat a dick. I don't really listen to Future music. I've heard a couple of songs. I will agree, the guy's good at this. But I don't really listen to his music. Because, okay, so the other day I was talking to somebody and they was like, yo, why don't you listen to this music? Why don't you listen to that music? You do YouTube. This is part of what you're supposed to be doing. They're not wrong. They are right. I told them in the instance why they were right. But I want to add something to the caveat of what I was talking to them about that day in the situation. Because they are right. I do need to listen to more of the other music. Do not get this wrong. But check this out. I'm always concerned about subliminal messages in the music. So when it's a rapper that I know raps about lean, I kind of steer away from. When it's a rapper I know rap about shit that I do not in no way want to incorporate into my life, I won't listen to a song but so many times. Maybe once or twice a year. You understand what I'm saying? Because I don't know what kind of subliminal messages is under the shit. I don't know. Yo, you ever listen to a song you love and then maybe you've been listening to the song 3 or 4 years. Now, all of a sudden, you start hearing under the actual words, you can hear like ad-libs and shit like that. So that never happened to nobody besides me. That ever happened to anybody else? Because that happens to me. I be listening to a song been out 10 years, I've been listening to it. Then all of a sudden, I'm like, wait, what the fuck is that? I turn it up, and then I hear something, and it's been there the whole entire time. I just didn't know it was there because it had so much shit going on in the background. There's just, so if you're a rapper and I know that you rap about shit, certain shit, I'm not mad at you. I just don't want to get that shit in. I don't want to be programmed. Yeah, I'm actually allergic to oranges. Shout out to that shit. What up to the Art of D Glass? Black Thugger says, stay fly 36 Mafia. I can't listen to that song no more. It sounds like they were Lucifer. Like they say, Lucifer is my king. See? Jodeci. What are you talking about, Sharon McClain? What didn't you put together? Put me on. Now, I'm not gonna get too far into that conversation because I'm gonna start saying shit that's gonna piss off more rich people if they hear it. So I'm not gonna get too far into that conversation. I'm gonna leave that where it's at. And I'm saying this specifically so the people that know I know way more than I'm saying, so people can know I don't say everything. People just think that I say everything. I say everything when it involves me and somebody trying to talk crazy. I don't care. But when it involves other shit, I keep shit. I hold shit close to the vest. It's not that hard. What up, Art of D Glass? Sharon McClain, what are you talking about? Put me on the game, baby girl. Come on. Do I got the Cash App pinned? I don't know if the Cash App is pinned. Is the Cash App pinned? Pull up to the Cash App, y'all. Come on. We ride. I'm waiting for Sharon McClain to give the answer about Jodeci. Can you give the answer about Jodeci, or is it like some shit that, you better not talk about? Somebody got hit dumb quick. I didn't even get the chance to see it. Thank you. Or is it some shit that you don't got a chance to talk about? Jason Thomas says, my brother worked the third shift on my job, and I could hear you in my apartment trying to get some rest. Can you please? Nope. Boom. The biggest artist from New York, numbers-wise, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Shout out to Rue Jones with the $10 drop. Who's next? We trying to get 6 more of these before the end of the show. I mean, we just trying to get any more. But we trying to get, I'm a funny nigga. We trying to get 6 more before the end of the shows. If y'all do a couple of more drops, the haters is gonna pull up and really be pissed off. Let's piss all the haters off. Let's make them so angry that they decide to make 60 videos about us all today. Sharon McClain says, who is that guy? I don't know. I think we kicked him, Jackson Old Balls. We kicked him. Shout out to BQ Mommy. We kicked that rat bastard. Let him go. Sharon McClain says, I was watching an interview with Woody from Drew Hill, and he said, go listen to Forever My Lady and see what you hear. Oh, wow. Could you tell us what you hear? Could you tell us what's in the song? Can you just tell us? I don't want to hear the shit. I don't want to listen to the shit. You tell me, and then I'll decide whether I want to go hear and see if I hear the damn thing or not. Tell me what's in the damn song, woman. I hate when people just make you wait, like just to make you wait. That just make me not want to fuck with niggas. Like on some super real shit. Like if somebody just make me wait just to make me wait, just to be petty and spiteful, that 100% make me not fuck with niggas. I'm not going to argue with you or say nothing. But believe me, for the rest of our lives, I'm going to be looking at you like you just want to make me uncomfortable. Every single thing you do, I'm going to be looking at you like you just want to make, you want to fuck my mood up. You is the ops. You gonna make me wait for just the purpose to try to make me upset and unhinge my life. What the fuck? Oh, you didn't go listen to it? I'm not, get out of here. Oh, he said, send me the interview. That's my, Go to somebody post my Instagram. Send me the shit he said it in. If you send me the shit where he said it, I'll go listen to the song, come back and tell you what he said and tell you what's in it. If you're not gonna tell me, if you're not gonna DM me the interview where he scrubbed this, I'm gonna leave it alone, and I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm not questioning you. I'm just saying if you give me more information that this actually happened, I'll look into it. Other than that, I'm just gonna say okay. Yo, people I grew up with just, I don't know, I don't want to say dropping like flies, but niggas is really dying. Like, a lot of niggas, like, I'm at that age group. I want to say something real quick. I'm at that age group where my friends is dying, right? And the people I grew up with, they dying. And they not dying from gun violence and shit like that. Niggas is just dying from living a unhealthy young life. I'm at that age where all of the niggas that was unhealthy and teenagers into their early 20s, this is when your health conditions really start kicking in. This is when all of those health conditions start kicking in. I'm at that age. So all of your health conditions start kicking in. So I keep hearing my friends and people I grew up with passing away. In the bed and shit like that. Niggas just in the bed. No drugs, no nothing. Niggas just... shit just happened. I had a couple of years ago, I had an ex-girlfriend that passed away from a cocaine overdose. I believe it was fentanyl. This fentanyl shit is serious, man. She was a nice girl, too. She was dope. I was scared to death of her. She liked me. She kind of forced me to be her girlfriend a little something. But I mean, her girlfriend. She kind of forced me to be her boyfriend a little something. But she was cute, and she was funny, and she was dope. And that is the second best relationship I was ever forced into being in. Every relation I've ever been in, been with a woman. Let's just be clear on that. But that was the second best relationship I was ever forced into being in. Second best, by far. And her brother was like one of the OGs in the neighborhood, so so we could be clear. Her brother was one of the OGs in the neighborhood. I was dating her. I was kind of like, oh man, I was a little shitting on myself every now and then. Not shitting, but I was a little scared every now and then. This nigga had me by about 6 or 7. I don't even know how many years he had me by, but he was a big dog in the neighborhood. Shout out to Shy Murder, young CEO. She said, when I say my heart is broken. I want to explain something real quick, right? I want to know if he got the jab. I want to know if he had the jab. I want to know. I want to know if Michael K. Williams had the jab or not. Because there are a lot of people that's getting the jab that are dying. A lot of these individuals that was like, oh, I'm getting the jab. Look at me taking the picture, getting the jab. A lot of them are the ones that's miraculously dying from other shit. Tell me where I'm wrong. So I want to know if he got the jab. The jab. Obviously, I'm saying the jab for a reason, y'all. What up, DMW? No. Oh, yeah, because we was also talking about that. No, I'm not talking about nalox. I don't know how to say. Fuck, I hate that word. Shot Murder said, I've been watched The Wire once a year. I usually do also. Because the politics explained in the show always relates to contemporary society. I 100% agree. I watch everything MKW plays in because he's the top 5 actor. I think on the small screen, Michael K. Williams is definitely a top 5 actor on the small screen. I don't think that's debatable. On The Wire, he possibly has one of the best roles ever in the history of television. On Boardwalk Empire, he was exceptional. And on, for everybody that didn't see, what's the latest shit he's on, that Netflix show? I forgot the name of the Netflix show, but on that show, he's phenomenal. I don't know what to tell you. For somebody, this is the best way I could put it. For somebody to have been such an iconic character as Omar Little, there's no power without The Wire. That's a fact. There's a lot of shows without The Wire. If not for The Wire, a lot of shows wouldn't exist. Lovecraft, thank you. Lovecraft Country. Thank you, BQ Mommy. Everybody say what's up to my sister-in-law. So, Lovecraft Country is a fucking great show. If you have not seen Lovecraft Country on Netflix, I feel sorry for you. I don't know no other way to put it. If you haven't seen Lovecraft Country, it's sci-fi for black people. It's literally a sci-fi show for black people. I don't know no other way to... That's the best way I could explain it. It's a sci-fi show for black people. We don't get those. That's why they canceled the shit. Netflix canceled the show, by the way. And I believe one of the reasons why Netflix canceled the show is because it was such a great show and it was about black people, and it was there's no other sci-fi black people shows, man. I don't know what to tell you. Yes, they use the Wire skits on a lot of albums. That's a fact. Later, Ryan Mack, enjoy your day, my brother. Definitely appreciate you. So he's an exceptional actor. Like, we can't go back and forth with that. Oh, HBO canceled them? I watch it on Netflix. So I don't know who canceled them. Wait, did I watch it on Netflix or HBO? I might have watched it on HBO. No, I watched it on Netflix. I don't think that show's on HBO, homie. If that show's not on HBO, I'm gonna give you a timeout, because I think you just said that to fuck up the flow. It might be on HBO. I'm checking. It's on HBO. You dead right, homie. I wish I could give like comments. I would like your comments, Mr. Cheeks. Shout out to Mr. Cheeks. Haven't seen you in a while. HBO created it. Netflix show it later. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. You know how I got to deal with idiots in here. So when I make mistakes like this, I would really appreciate it if you guys just understand that I'm making a mistake instead of then go on and on about bullshit. What up, Lovecraft Country on HBO was good. Lovecraft Country is great. Shout out to Mr. Cheeks for giving me a good, and as you can see, I literally checked it right when you said it. Shout out to Mr. Cheeks for putting us on the game. What up, man, on Mac? Shout out to me. Did Mr. Cheeks leave? Mr. Cheeks was like, this nigga don't believe me, I'm out. Niggas be like, yo, Frost don't believe me, I'm out. Yes, it involved the Black Wall Street Massacre also. Like I said before, man, I'm giving actual content and we having actual conversations about shit. I don't spend all day talking about other YouTube content creators. Yeah, they had Black Wall Street too. That's a fact. So they had to get rid of that show, man. I hope somebody picks that show up. That show might be the best show of last year. I don't even know what year that shit came out. But that was the best show I saw this year. I saw it this year. That's the best show I saw this year. Bar none. I watched Lovecraft Country about 5 or 6 times from the first episode to the last. Straight. About 5 times. I used to put on Lovecraft Country while I work. I don't know what to tell you. Dude was a phenomenal actor. We lost him. Prince to Amir says, how you don't feel ashamed of yourself trying to stop someone else's bag instead of getting your own? First of all, a person has to have self-respect. So I think you're giving these people too much credit, Prince to Amir. Nobody with self-respect is making a shitload of videos about a whole nother person. Nobody with self-respect is doing that. What the fuck? So you might be just giving them a little bit too much credit. You do know everyone that makes videos about other niggas on YouTube is seen as little niggas by niggas in the industry, right? Like, you a little nigga. You trolling a whole nother nigga. You the little nigga. You do understand that that's the way that they perceive that shit, right? You the little nigga. It don't matter what you say about me. It don't even matter if the shit you say about me is true. You still the little nigga. You talking about me, homie. You still the little nigga. There's nothing you can do about that. Only thing you can do about that is stop talking about me. Other than that, you the little nigga. Some people might not like that character he played on Lovecraft Country, though. Why wouldn't they like the character he played on Lovecraft Country? Just because I'm curious. Come on, man. Just so we could be clear. Successful people brag about how many haters they have. They don't brag about being a hater. Don't let that go over your head. Five people in the entertainment business dead in the past week. Who passing around this bad batch? Shout out to Shy Murder. That's a great question. Everyone makes mistakes. No one is perfect. That's a fact, the chick. 10,000. I'm not sure what you're trying to say about that. But no, everybody makes mistakes and nobody is perfect. But some people aren't making mistakes. Some people are evil. Some people are purposely doing bad things, and if they get caught, they're saying it's a mistake. It was an accident, or it's their opinion. Okay? Some people are purposely doing bad and evil shit to other people. When they don't get caught, they're snickering somewhere. He. When they do get caught, they say that it was an accident. When they do get caught, they say it was their opinion. When they do get caught, they say it was a mistake. Locke says, I wish they didn't do what they did with the uncle character so early on. No, the uncle character had to die. You do understand if the uncle character don't die, his wife never does that thing that she does. I'm trying not to spoil you it for everybody else. But his wife never does that thing that she does if the uncle doesn't die. If the uncle doesn't die, his daughter never goes through that shit that the daughter went through. So the uncle had to die because the uncle was the linchpin that was holding the whole foundation together. You understand what I'm saying? So, okay, so we can have a real... we're talking about Lovecraft Country. I'm not going to give any spoilers besides the fact that the uncle died that somebody put in the chat. But what you have to understand when we're storytelling... this is one of the reasons why I think that people don't even understand why they love Lovecraft Country so much. One of the first things they did when they showed Lovecraft Country, watch it again, is that they established that the uncle was the backbone and the foundation of the family. So the simple act of him dying was gonna cause ripple effects throughout the whole entire, throughout what their nucleus. You understand what I'm saying? So he had to die. He couldn't survive. He couldn't live. That's basically like the Uncle Ben. You understand what I'm saying? He's like the Uncle Ben. Prince to Amir says, people pretend all over social media about imaginary haters. Why be a real one? Effing pitiful. I have no idea. Yo, no, you're right. When people don't have haters, they pretend to have haters. That's how important haters are. That's why I'm saying, you niggas that hate on me, make all the videos you want. Black Power Cross says, how people don't just wake up loving themselves in the mirror like I do. No time to, I have no idea. I have no idea why people don't love themselves enough to not hate other people. You do understand that's how that works, right? The more you love yourself, the less you hate other people. It's on Netflix. I don't know no other way to tell you how to watch it. You gotta ask somebody else. It might be on HBO. I don't know what to tell you. But if there's any show that I'm saying go watch, it's that. I put Lovecraft Country over, for anybody that's seen Money Heist, Lovecraft Country's better. Well, I would assume anyone has a mental disorder that believes someone's homeless, that believes somebody's a bum, that believes somebody's a drug addict, that believes all of these negative things about an individual, but they still wake up every day to troll them and make videos about them. Like, if you really think something, think about that for one moment. Just hold on. I just want to have a quick break and get right back to the conversation. But I want y'all to understand this, and this is the easiest way to, I want y'all to understand this. A person thinks, think about this. You think somebody's a drug addict. You think somebody's an alcoholic. You think somebody got mental issues. They're unstable. They're crazy. You think somebody is homeless. You think all of these negative, terrible things about a person. But you still spend 10 to 15 hours a day either making content or talking about them. How is that not a mental health? How is that not mental health problem? Like, what the fuck? Like, how is that not a mental health problem? Is it better than The Last Kingdom? I think it's better than the second. It's better than the third and fourth season of The Last Kingdom. Absolutely. The first and second seasons of The Last Kingdom is quite possibly some of the best television ever on TV. The first season of The Wire is probably the first and, is that the second? The first and third season of The Wire, I think, is better than The Last Kingdom, first and two seasons. But there's very few things better than the first two seasons of The Last Kingdom. Very few shows better. That show is just immaculately written and acted. Written and acted. Immaculately. It's just incredible. It's just, that's an incredible show. I advise everybody to go see The Last Kingdom. But just think about that for a minute. Yes, they put it in lean too. Oh, so the Mexicans is putting it straight in the drugs. God dang it. Yeah, but just think about that for a minute. Just think about that for a minute. You got to just think about that for a minute. You got a person that believe, you got individuals that believe that a person is homeless, a drug addict, an alcoholic, a liar, like any negative thing you could think. But these people still wake up every day, make videos about the person, goes to the person's channel and troll. So this is a mental health problem. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all could call it whatever y'all want to call it, but come on, the rest of us know what this is. It's a mental health issue, man. Yeah, they lace everything nowadays. That's why I don't buy weed from random people. Like, if I was to smoke weed, I don't buy weed from random people. Like, you couldn't be just walking on the block and be like, yo, I got weed for sales. And I'm going to be like, like, wait, hold on. like I'm good. I don't care how much I might want to smoke. I'm good. I do not know you, my nigga. Well, we're gonna have soon. They're about to stop the cartels from shipping weed into America anyway. So the cartels are either gonna have to sign a deal with America specifically, or they're gonna start trying to stop they weed from coming into America because they're gonna be fucking with America's money. Mama, weed's legal now. Weed is $1 billion industry. You think they're gonna keep letting Mexico? They're gonna figure out a way to keep Mexico's weed out of the country, man. I'm telling you. See, y'all was all not paying attention. Y'all all thought that war was about keeping the Mexicans out because they didn't want to have the Mexican people coming over here to live. That's not what that war was about, my nigga. That war was about something else. Stay woke. Stay woke. Stay woke. That wall is not about keeping Mexicans out of America. They don't care about keeping. I'm gonna put you on the game. Listen. Americans that don't like Mexicans, they care about keeping Mexicans out. Listen. The regular Americans who are racist and don't like Mexicans, they want to keep Mexicans out. The government don't care if Mexicans come in and out the country. You want to know why? Because the Mexicans are cheap labor. America was built off the foundation of basically free labor. That's our archetype. So they're not gonna stop the Mexicans from coming over that want to work fucking $5 an hour. If you think that that's what's gonna happen, you are insane. They're not gonna stop that. What they are gonna stop is, remember, when did they start putting that wall up? 3 years ago, right? 3, 4 years ago, whenever Trump got around to start doing that shit. I knew that they wasn't building those walls for the people when they show that you was able to slip through the wall by going like this. There was a gap. There's gaps in the fucking wall at one point where you was able to turn sideways and slip through the gap. So they not trying to keep people out, yo. Niggas, stop falling for the bullshit. If they was trying to keep people out, the gaps in the wall would look like that. People wouldn't be able to go sideways and slide through them bitches. Come on, man. They're not trying to keep people out, man. Yep, Mac Miller died from it too. So they're not trying to keep people out. Okay, so I'm going to put you on the game. This is the best way I could put it. For everybody out there that own businesses, how do you run your numbers? Like, how do you do your books? You do your books quarterly, right? I'm about to put you on the game. You do your books quarterly, right? 12 months in a year. Every 3 months is how your books should be lined up. I'm putting everybody on the game that don't do fucking business at all, right? Quarterly, right? How many years is a president in office? 4 years, right? You want to know why? Because at the end of every year, there's a review. We don't really know about it, but we know about it. But we don't really know about it, but we know about it. Because they given a fucking presidential address. Now, this is the part I want you to pay attention to. Listen. When you devise a business plan for the year, you decide what you're going to try to accomplish in each quarter, correctly? right? You devise a business plan for the year. You break it up into quarters, 3 months, 3 months, 3 months, right? Each quarter, you're trying to reach a different, you have a different target for whatever you're trying to do, right? So basically, you're planning shit in January and February and March that you don't plan on getting around to December and October and November sometimes, right? What the fuck do you think happened when they built the wall? They already had a whole plan. I've been telling y'all this for how many years now that they was gonna legalize marijuana in America? How many years have I been telling you that they're gonna nationally legalize weed? How many years have I been telling you? I've been telling y'all this for a couple of years now. And I told y'all the only reason why, State of the Union address, thank you DMW, because that's what I'm talking about. And I told y'all the only reason why weed isn't legal right now is because there's too many foreign people bringing weed into the country that's making money, and America can't make all the money. When America figure out this weed is like a something multi-billion-dollar business a year, once America figure out a way to get 70% of that money to them, 80% of that money to them, weed is going to be 100% legal nationally. Do not get this confused. So one of the things that they have to do is draw walls wherever is to make sure that it's trickling in at a slower rate. The majority of the drugs that come in our country come through Mexico. Now do you understand why there's a wall? What the fuck? My dude, listen. Just all you gotta do is pay attention. Listen. Who do you think is building tunnels to come into the country? Drug dealers or smugglers? I'm not saying smugglers aren't, but the majority of the individuals that's digging tunnels to come into motherfucking America from Mexico is drug dealers. How come they keep finding these tunnels, but they don't associate these tunnels with fucking drug dealers? They keep finding these tunnels and saying, oh man, this is how they getting the immigrants in the country. Those aren't immigrant fucking tunnels, nigga. Those aren't immigrant tunnels. Those is drug tunnels, nigga. That's what that is. Just so you know. Those is drug tunnels. But they tell us it's immigrant tunnels because they can get more push. Because, first of all, they don't want you to know that they really just trying to keep the drugs out of out of America through Mexico. I think that's part of it also. But I think also people are gonna wanna. People hate Mexicans. You got people that hate. I don't hate no race of people. Y'all know how I give it up. I got every race of people damn near in my family. I don't hate no race of people. I don't like people for who they are, not because of whatever their lineage is. That shit don't even make sense to me. But check this out. You got people that hate Mexicans so much that they will prefer the government let in the drugs that kill us than let in the Mexicans that work. Of course, so that's what I'm trying to say. So you got to pay attention. Remember, when a magician is doing something over here, he wants you looking over there. When a magician is doing something over there, he wants you to look over there. Do you understand what I'm saying? The actual job that the magician is doing is not pulling off the trick. It's distracting you. That's the actual thing. It's the distraction. It's not the trick. It's the distraction. It's not the trick. Why you Black Power Cross got timed out for? I'm going to assume that was an accident. I'm going to hide and then unhide Black Power Cross so he can go back to talking. What up, D Candyman? Hey, when I start sneezing, I don't got no tissue to blow my fucking nose. So I got tissue. I got tissue. Appreciate you, chick. He said he hate Indians. What the fuck? Oh, he earned that time out if he said he hate Indians. Hey, Black Power Cross, you're gonna have to eat this time out, homie. We don't talk like that over here. I didn't see you say it, but I'm gonna take my admin's word on it. If my admin is incorrect, when you get off of this timeout, you can come back and tell us about it. But I'm gonna uphold that timeout. We don't talk about we hate other people, homie. We ain't not that energy. Not that energy, my brother. I don't know if he said he ate I can't see on the way that the phone is right now. I really can't. I can't backtrack and see it. Anyway, what time we got? We about to get up out of here. What time we got? 10:30. What y'all want to do? Y'all want to go to 11? I don't know. I mean, y'all want to go to 11? I'll tell y'all what. We're going to go for 10 more minutes. If y'all want to go to 11, we're going to see some drops. If not, then we got 10 more minutes, y'all. That's fair, right? That's fair. We got 10 more minutes. If we see a couple of drops, and we go to about 11. Dude, if he said he hates any race of people, he earned that time out. You ain't got to apologize. Black Power Cross a whole grown man. I met him. He ain't a bitch ass nigga. You ain't gonna time him out and then he gonna get in his feelings. He a whole grown ass man, homie. Do I even got the Cash App pinned? I don't know if the Cash App is pinned. It's pinned. Yeah, he a whole grown man, homie. You don't gotta worry about him. Y'all do understand the reason why I have problems with these people is because they're childish, right? Y'all do understand that, right? Like, it's because these people are immature. And if I don't agree with them or if I don't like them, then they hate me. You do know this, right? None of these people have an actual problem with me. All of their issues with me is fake. They just say shit. Y'all do know this, right? Like, what the fuck? So we got a couple of more minutes. If we get a couple of drops, we stay on. That's the only way I know if y'all want the show to go longer. You understand what I'm saying? That's how I know y'all want the show to go longer. We got 121 people in here. Like, if y'all really want the show to go longer, there'd be a couple of drops here and there, $5 drops here and there, $10 drops here and there. You feel what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Shout out to DMW with the $10 drop. Definitely appreciate you, my brother. Who's next? But that's usually how I do this. Like, we'll do the shit. You know what I'm saying? But when we having a good show and I see y'all guys really want to be here, like, nobody don't gotta just drop $100. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we don't even gotta operate that way. We got 120 people in here. 5 of y'all could drop $5. I mean, 10 of y'all could drop $5. 20 of y'all could drop $5. Like, this is supposed to be a community effort. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna say something, and I want everybody to listen. I want to say something. I really love and appreciate y'all when y'all do them $20, $50, $100 drops. Them shits is lit. I really do love and appreciate y'all. But I'm tell y'all when I think about this channel, what I like also. What I'm usually trying to shoot for is when I got PayPal too, homie. What I'm usually trying to shoot for is we got a show. I come on, I do the show 10 hours. We gotta have 10 people in here that could drop $10. What the fuck? I'm just saying. We gotta have 10 people in here. We do 10 nice drops of $10. You did a $10 drop once this week. If we do it like that, then fuck it. Next week you do another $10 drop. This is called community. This is how the community helps keep something going or help build something up. So that's why whenever people are saying something, I'm never trying to get nobody to, my nigga, if you can't afford to do a drop, don't do a drop. What the fuck? If you can't afford to donate to anything, don't donate. Don't never give nothing yet. Homie, do we give away our last?
I don't know.
Boom. All right? Say what's up to the people. We got 120 people in here. You want to shout something out?
Yeah. What's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all? Shout out. You can add me on IG, Lefty.
Okay.
Add me.
Give me that. BBN Jack Frost.
Alright, say no more.
All right. When you see our shit, you better repost it too.
Alright, no problem.
Boom, you the man.
Alright.
Let's go. What up, Foot in the Ass Entertainment? Shout out to, I'm just going to call you John because I do not want to call your real name for obvious reasons. Shout out to John with the dub drop. Who's next? I'm going to go up, read Cynthia's comment, Cynthia Satterfield. She says, yes, you have, and I feel those underground stay underground. The dispensary in California are bankrupt from... Oh, wow. Really? I did not curve nobody. They pay 23% tax on everything out there. Owners are not really making money. Wow. Don't know what to tell you. Yeah, Cali weed is fire. Because Cali is getting the shit from Mexico, nigga. Why you think Cali got the best weed? Mexico's across the border. I just told y'all why they building the damn fence. I just told y'all why they building the wall. Cali has the best weed. Mexico's across the border. 1 + 1 is 2. I'm just saying shit that we should know. Oh, man, yo. Just putting you on the game. I just had a whole 20-minute conversation explaining to y'all why the wall is in fucking, why they building the wall in Mexico. It don't got shit to do with the Mexicans, man. Okay, so the West Coast gets zero weed from Mexico. It's all grown there. Okay, copy. Whatever you say is 100% fact. I'm not going back and forth with you. I don't have the slightest idea. All I know is that they're building a wall. I'm in 100% belief that the reason why they're building that wall is specifically to help keep out marijuana. Oh, California does have some of the best, that might be the thing. The border is for human trafficking. I'm gonna, just so we could be clear, I think that the wall is gonna help a lot of shit. Let's not get this confused. The wall being there is gonna hold down human trafficking. The wall being there is also gonna prevent Mexicans from getting into the country some. The wall, all of this is some for all of this stuff. It's not obviously everything. The wall is gonna prevent a lot of stuff from coming in. The reason why I believe that they don't want the weed to come in is because they don't want other countries making money off of the weed that they're going to now start making money off of. I don't think it got shit to do. I don't think they care whether we smoke or not. America's going in the weed business, y'all. First of all, America's been in the weed business for about the last 7 years, for those that don't know. For those that don't know. For about the last 7, when did Obama become president? Sometime during the first term of Obama's presidency, America got into the weed business for real, for real. Okay, so the shit that's from actual California is better. Bong, I got you. I'm not arguing none of this stuff, by the way. Just so we could be clear. I'm not arguing any of this stuff. I'm not from Cali. I'm not from the West Coast. Y'all saying that the weed is actually grown in America? Boom, I'm here for you. But that's even more of a reason for them to want to keep weed from other countries out. You're busy telling me that America grows the best weed. That's even more reason for them to want to keep other countries out of America with their weed. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I think that the wall is put there to put keep a lot of things out. Don't get this confused. But America's in the weed business, in the weed business, in the weed business. This shit is about to turn into a 10 billion. I don't even know what it is right now per year, but that shit's about to double and triple. Because they're about to cut almost, first of all, pay attention. First, I have no idea how we still have crackheads. Okay, people might not want mid no more, but sometimes you get what you can get, just so we can be clear. So hold on. Hold on, listen. This is 2021. Crack came out in the 1980s, late 1970s, early 1980s. I have no idea how crackheads still exist, but they do. I'm going to say this again. It's 2021. Feeling great, Suzette. How you doing? It's 2021. Crack came out in late 1970s, late 1970s, early 1980s. Crackheads still exist. There are still people who do not smoke crack, know what crack is, and then choose to smoke crack. I live in New York City. There's people that still smoke crack. And I'm not talking about the motherfuckers that was grandfathered in. I'm not talking about the people that have been smoking crack since the 1980s. I'm not even talking about the people that have been smoking crack since the 1990s. I mean, we got niggas that's only been smoking crack for 3 and 4 years. Think about that for a moment. Think about that for a moment. We got people who have only been smoking crack for 3 and 4 years. How the fuck do you smoke crack ever on purpose for the first time? No, crackheads live forever. I'm not doing this. Niggas that smoke crack live forever. I'm not even lying, my nigga. Just so I can point that out. How the hell are there still crackheads? Okay with the meth and all that other shit. Whatever, right? But how are there still crackheads? How? Them niggas live forever. Them niggas is never dying. I've never heard of a crackhead dying from actual crack. Them niggas live forever. I mean, I'm pretty sure they have been like smoking crack and then their hearts exploding and stuff like that. There's fentanyl in crack now. I don't even know why you would put fentanyl in crack, but apparently there's fentanyl in crack. This is crazy. The weed business is worth $61 billion. I don't know if he's telling the truth, but that shit's gonna double and triple in the next 3 to 4 years. I don't even understand that. People are whole crackheads. How? Good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Great. Enjoy.
Thank you.
I love seeing our beautiful melanated sisters walking down the blocks with their families, doing things. Yeah, I'm telling you. Just so we could be clear, how many things am I usually wrong about? How many things am I usually wrong about? People could talk all day about how much they don't like me. But when you got to talk about how somebody is wrong about something that he said 3 and 4 years ago, obviously, I am usually right. He said by the end of this year, it's supposed to get up to 92 billion. I don't know. I'm not saying it is or isn't. I have no idea if Jay Hodges' numbers is correct. But it looks about right. Come on, we already going to 11 o'clock. I tell y'all what, if we get a couple of more drops, we'll go to 11:30. We already going to 11 o'clock. If y'all want to keep the show going, let's just keep the show going. If we keep the show going, we stay on. I'm down to stay on the live until my battery die. Yes, I am. I think she said, no, you not. Like, nigga, if you on that shit for 15 more minutes, my husband is coming downstairs. We trying to sleep. Like, oh, Lord. Shout out to Wavy D with the $5 drops. Wavy D pulling up into the chats. Haven't seen you in a while, my brother. I'm gonna say something, and I'm gonna say something, right? And this is not a knock on nobody, but I want to say something real quick. Does anybody else ever notice that when I get rid of admins, our numbers go up? Does anybody else notice that when admins leave this channel, the numbers go up? Hold on. I'm not going at nobody. I'm just stating something that I believe to be a fact. When admins leave, our numbers go up. Does anybody else notice this? Maybe I'm wrong. No, Jay Hodges, you good. You good, Jay Hodges. I used your information, so I'm not really questioning it. I just also have to leave out that I didn't personally review the information. I'm just asking the question. Before those other admin decided that they didn't want to be a part of the BBN network, we was only getting 60 to 70 people in here. Tell me where I'm wrong. Before those other admin decided that they did not want to be a part of this community anymore, we was only getting a couple of people in here. Well, I'm shooting from outdoors today. You think it's people trying to see the drama? It might be. That might be it. That might 100% be it. I'm here for that. You know what? I'm here for that. Because I don't know why it's happening. I'm actually trying to have a discussion. I'm not trying to disrespect any of the admins that have ever been here. Because I'm not only talking about this particular situation. I'm talking about even the other times that admins had decided, me and admins have decided to separate or to cut ties with one another. I'm not talking about this particular time. I'm just talking about in general. My next question was going to actually be, does this happen to every channel? Like, does every channel, when admins leave, do every channels get a boost? I'm curious. See, I'll be having real questions and I'll be trying to have real conversations, but people be feeling like I'm coming at them when I'm not. So there's nothing I could do about the way you feel. You need to deal with yourself. You need to deal with yourself. I can't do nothing with how you feel. This is a real question for me. I want to know if other channels, is this happening in the other channels? I'm asking a real question, and people probably thinking I'm trying to go at individuals. That's the problem we have. You got to stop letting people trick you. Matter of fact, let all the people trick you. I don't even care. The fuck I got to do with that, right? If we talking about Marvel, hold on, I can have some Marvel conversation. You don't got to time him out. He ain't do nothing. He just laughed. You don't got to time him out. I don't have a problem with those people. I'm going to unhide them, and then I'm gonna hide them, and I'm going to unhide them. I don't have a problem with those people. Those people were pretending to be my friend. I wasn't pretending to be their friend. You understand? I don't have a problem with them. I wasn't pretending. They were pretending. I wasn't pretending. Yeah, so you don't got to kick them. The only way to kick them is if they break one of our rules or our guidelines. You don't got to kick them for no other reason. I don't got a problem with these people. They got a problem with me. Which I also don't understand. I don't understand it, but you know, what the fuck? Shout out to King Will with the $5 drop. He says this is a hater drop. Oh, appreciate you, Jay Hodges. This is a hater drop. It says, smack the haters for King Will. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? We're gonna have to put some smacks in the comments for these right here. Anybody else want to smack a hater? You know we love them haters being smacked. The haters need all the smacks. See, I don't got no problem with them guys, man. They got a problem with me. I really was friendly with them and cared about them and still want, you know, all prosperity for them. You understand what I'm saying? I don't got no problem with them. They got a problem with me. They don't like me. I don't have an issue with them. So we not kicking them, and we not arguing with them, and we not going back and forth with them, and none of that shit. If they want to go make videos, talk bad about me, say whatever they want to say, they could say it. If I really wanted to dog them, one of them was sending me pictures of their pussy. So if I really wanted to dog them, and she got a man. So if I really wanted to dog them, I could go that route. I'm not even going to go that route. You understand what I'm saying? Have face in the pictures and everything. So I'm not even going to go that route. So it's all good. I'm going to be over here minding my business. And yes, it's literally on my Google Drive. So you could try me. You could try me. It's literally on my Google Drive. You could try me. I'm literally just trying to mind my business. What the fuck? I be having mad dirt on niggas and I don't say nothing. And all they do is troll me all day. The shit is crazy. Yeah, Shorty was sending me pictures of her pussy. I told her stop doing it when I found out she had a man. I'm not fucking with no chicks that got a man. Next topic. You right, BQ. Shorty right there got a whole fatty though. But you know she got a man. Like no chick is walking around looking like stacked like that and single. These niggas out here is mad thirsty. She probably get high at 100 times a day. she gonna get weak sooner or later and holler at some clown, some person. He might not be a clown. Let me be quiet. He might be all of the dopenesses. Everybody should know what the fuck I'm speaking about. Just leave me alone. Like, what the fuck? Let me be quiet, though, because I don't even care about that, to be honest with you. What time we got? I told y'all we was going to stay on until 11. He probably listening to this shit right now. He know. He know. He know. Anyway, I don't even care about that shit. I'm not gonna expose her anyway, because I don't care about that shit. I'd rather homeboy live with her for the rest of his life, not knowing that she out there trying to throw the strange to niggas. I'd rather that. I'd rather that nigga go marry her. So I'm not gonna hate on you, and I ain't gonna do you wrong. I'd rather the nigga marry you, live with you the rest of your life. I'd rather that. I'm not hating on you. I ain't on that type of time, man. I ain't hating on nobody. I ain't trying to stop nothing nobody got going. No, you was a good admin, Dog Soldier. What are you talking about? I mean, if people are gonna come in and act specifically, you was a good admin. A couple of times at the end of you being an admin, you was timing people out for no reason. It could have just been you hit the button accidentally or some shit. I don't know, but I didn't like that. You got into one argument I remember with a dude, but I like the way you handled the argument, so I'm here for that. I think the admin should argue with niggas sometimes when they come in here and try to distract me. Like if somebody comes in here and try to distract me, part of the admin's job is to start talking to them so they stop talking to me. So every admin that doesn't do that, you are doing a bad job. Because that's literally where your job starts. Your literal job starts is the admin's first job is to make sure that the person who's on the channel is able to disseminate information. So if individuals are coming in trying to distract me, it's literally the admin's job to shut them down. The other admins I had, it just seemed like they were averse to that particular type of behavior. You understand? Like if they see somebody coming and talking crazy to me, they're more liable to be on their side. You understand? Anyway, I don't care about that. I really don't, to be honest with you. Good morning. I'm over here talking to myself. I love her. I'm actually on live with 123 people. You the best. I love that response. Like, yo, I'm over here being crazy. She said, hey, you know what? I've already put like 4:30. That's my time. I'm gonna be crazy today. 4:30. Between 4:30 and 4:40. All the craziest. I just answered your question, Dog Soldier. So I'm not gonna answer your question again. You can keep asking me though. I just answered your question. Yeah, everybody saw me answer his question. You understand? He gonna ask me again. Don't worry about it. You probably would make a pretty decent admin, Tiandre Willis Sr. There's a couple of people in here I think will make good admins. Not for nothing. What the fuck? But I think I'm bad at choosing admins. I thought my other admins was gonna be good admins. So what the fuck do I know? I thought those guys was gonna be good admins. I be in here, somebody come in here say some shit that don't make no sense, and them motherfuckers be agreeing with them. It's like, what in the hell? Fuck that shit though. Shout out to you niggas. I said we gonna stay on to 11. Let's see. Stay on to 11. I tell you what. In the next 5 minutes, if we get another $10 drop, we stay on for another 15, 20 minutes. I'm gonna give y'all 5 minutes. And cause I don't know how long y'all want the show to go. Usually, I tell how long y'all want the show. This lady grabbed her purse. Usually I tell how long y'all want she think I'm gonna rob her with 115 people watching me. So usually, I'm trying to tell you, man. Usually I decide how long we do the show, do the audience participation, drops, shit like that. That's how we decide. If there's a lot of comments, if I don't got nowhere to go, I don't got nothing to do, I stay on the show. Now, she was actually just reaching for her keys, I was assuming. I don't know what that apparel line is. Send me something to my DM so I can see what that is. I got to make sure that those aren't a part, that the people that trying to destroy me isn't a part of it before I can promote it. Period. I don't want to promote anything that deals with anybody that makes hate about me. I'm not one of them niggas that... I'm 50, my nigga. That's the best way I could put it. That dude died. 50's trolling him after he died. I'm not going to be cool with niggas that do me dirty, period. I'm not. I'm just not. It ain't in me. It ain't in me to be cool with niggas that did... It just ain't in me. I don't know no way to say it. Shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Foot in the Ears Entertainment with the $10 drop. Rat Bastard is gonna make me have to stay on the show to 11:20. Shout out to Foot in the Ears Entertainment. I prefer the money, so shout out to Foot in the Ears Entertainment. What time is it? We here to 11:15, 11:20 now. Okay, so you fucks with him? All right, we fuck with him too. Shout out to Lucky Zones. Shout out to 80Z Apparel. Send me a link. BQ, send me a link. BQ, send me a link. Send me a link so I can post his, so I can put his link in the chat. Send me a link. Come on, you fuck with him, right? I fuck with him. Send me a link. If he wants some real promotion, he need to pull up. And then we get him some real promotion going on Instagram and going on YouTube. Oh, okay. Send me the link. What the fuck? I ain't know who the hell that guy was. Shout out to yous. All of yous. 80Z Apparel. If there's a link, send it to me. Shit, nigga, you... Is that a clothing line? Why aren't you sending me merch to wear on the show? So I could be like, yo, check out these guys. Pardon me. Check out these guys. They're the best. They get me a hat also. All right, what y'all want to talk about? Y'all rat bastards want me in? I'm done. I don't have nothing else to talk about. What y'all want to talk about? Y'all got to give me something. You tuning in for the first time? You good, Lucky Zone? Appreciate you, homie. Come on, what y'all want to chop it up about real quick before we get up out of here? I'm literally stuck here to 11:15, 11:20. If you niggas don't want to talk... Okay, you know about us from BQ Mommy. Shout out to BQ Mommy. Yeah, you are the one that said that this shirt is fire. Shout out to this shirt. All of these shirts is like this. All of these shirts. I think Dog Soldier was behind us. So the reason why he kept asking me was he a good admin or not is because he was behind us. That's what I think happened. But we had a couple of people who are good admins who aren't here anymore. And they're not here because of them being a bad admin. We have a couple of admins who are good admins. They're just not here anymore. A couple. All right? Not everybody that isn't an admin here, isn't an admin anymore here is because they were a bad admin. There are quite a few admins who were absolutely great admins. It's just that there were admins that were not good admins that they decided that they was gonna take those admin side and instead of you know my side, they decided that they thought all of the things that person was doing, which I needed that person not to do, was good. This nigga asshole. This nigga's a whole asshole, yo. Shout out to Foot in the Ass Entertainment with the $10 drop. All right, so we gonna go to about 11:30. What the fuck? $11:30 or until my phone dies. Rat bastard, man. I'm hungry, nigga. And it's almost time for lunch. But this is my job and I'm here for it. Rappers steal other rappers' bars all the time. Something will come about it if T-Pain makes a big fuss about it, but I don't think nobody's gonna move. Lucky Zone says I could get you something sent to you, or I could get it to BQ and she could give it to you. I'm located in it. Yeah, however you want to do it. Lucky, send me some stuff. I promise you I'll wear it on the show, and I promise you I'll send me some stuff. We could talk. It's whatever. We could talk. We can even do stuff further than that. I'll talk to you later. We can't chop it up. We can't really, do business right now because I'm in the middle of something. But we talk about it later. There's things that we could do, and if you want to monetarily invest in the promotions of your business, there's ways that we can do that also, just so we can be clear. And y'all got a lot of people down there in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we could just put a package together for you and a couple of other people that do stuff similar to what you do. And I just, boom, we just push that shit out there. Nigga, I get seen. If I rock your shit, I'm gonna get seen in it, man. I get seen. I don't know no other way to tell you, man. Prince Suamir says, if it ain't got nothing to do with me and ain't none of my business, that's the New York way. That's kind of the truth. Wait, hold on. That thing over there that's happening, that ain't got shit to do with me. I'm over here. You rat bastards. Oh, man. Shout out to Mr. I'm going to call you KD because I don't know if you want your whole real name on here. Shout out to KD with the $10 drop. He said for blessings. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All blessings. Let's always be trying to send blessings to people. That's a fact, yo. Positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. If you got people around you that's trying to make you think negative, I don't care how much you love them, you got to do something about your situation. You're only going to be able to go as far as the energy you keep yourself around. So you can have all of the best energy in the world, but if you keep yourself around negative energy, if you keep yourself around destructive energy rather than creative energy, then you're not going to be able to prosper. You're not going to be able to, get to some of those places that you want to go in life. Now, my battery is on 10%. My phone is on 10% battery. So at this point, if you send a drop, you're not trying to keep me on. You're just sending a drop because you fuck with Frost. Even though I know every single person that sends a drop fuck with Frost. All right? Just so we can be clear. Because somebody's going to say that I'm trying to say something bad. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them niggas. Shout out to them niggas that sit around in a room all day trying to figure out how they could switch my words around and try to make me sound like I'm saying something I'm not. Shout out to you niggas. Shout out to you niggas that hate my guts and go on all of these other channels talking about me, but show up to my show every day and give me views. Shout out to you niggas. Shout out to you niggas. Prince Tuamir says, one of the old admins tried real hard to get my personal information, promising me things they never gave me, more than suspect. Could you hit me up and tell me who that person is? I would like to know. And my dude, if they was trying to get your personal information, and that means that they was trying to make an attack on you. And you said there was an admin that was trying to do that? That's crazy. So there was an admin. One of my admins. You're an admin also. They was busy trying to get your personal information. And people are trying to tell me I'm wrong when I'm saying some of these admins is weirdos? I don't know what to tell you. I didn't even know that shit happened. I don't know what to tell you. So what kind of plan did that admin have for you? Oh, I know who you talking about. Oh, shit, I know who you talking about. I know who you talking about. That nigga just want to be a part of something, man. Leave him alone. He is the one I'm the most least mad at. I mean, I'm not mad at none of these niggas, but he is the one that if I was to get mad at somebody, I would be the least mad at him. Like, what the fuck? You can't get upset at somebody who got the mind of a child when they get manipulated. Shout out to him, though. But thank you for telling that story, because that proves that I'm not doing nothing to these fucking admins. These niggas is literally just, I'm not doing nothing to them. Thank you for telling that story. I'm not doing nothing to these niggas. I'm literally just minding my business, doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Thank you for telling that story. I'm laughing at that shit. Come on, man. I'm not even mad at that guy. That dude's slow, man. I didn't know he was slow until the niggas start doing weirdo shit, though. I didn't know. No, he's slow. I didn't know the dude was slow until he started doing the weirdo shit. Good morning. I didn't know he was slow. I think the dude is slow, man. For real, for real. Until he started doing the weirdo shit. Like, he started talking crazy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, the shit he was saying just... Like, there's certain lies that a person tell you, and you got to just understand that the lie's so bad that they got to be slow. You understand? You ever had somebody tell you a lie that was so bad that you just sitting there and you just like... Is this nigga slow? I done been knowing this nigga, like, you done knowing nigga for like 3-4 years or some shit. And then you just get into a random conversation with them and they say something and you like, wait, hold on. So all of these times I was friends with somebody who might have like they might be a little slow. What up, Black Cuddy? Salute to the Black Spades. Good morning. And that's how come I know who you're talking about when you said the thing. If you ever talk to him again, he has a real complex about his intelligence. For some strange reason, he always feels like he needs to tell, when he talks to me, he always feels like he needs to tell me he's as smart as I am. I just say, okay. Because I don't care if you are smart as me. I don't care if you're smarter than me. I don't care if you're not as smart as me. It doesn't mean that you're less of a fucking human being. What the fuck? The hell does that matter? I don't know. Shout out to niggas. Anyway, my phone is about to die, and I don't want it to just give out on y'all all the way. So I'm sorry I couldn't make it to 11:30. I got less than 10% on the phone. The phone is about to be a dub. I don't know no other way. The phone is about to say, look, Jack, man, I did all the things. It's time to go. So I'm going to let y'all go right now. We talked about fentanyl today. We talked about Michael K. Williams. We talked about haters as usual. We covered a couple of different topics. If anybody wants promotion, let me know. I mean, I'm still doing promotion. I haven't been doing a lot of posts on Instagram lately. Obviously, everybody know I'm in transition. So I haven't been doing a lot of posts on Instagram lately. I'm in transition. But we doing well. We doing fine. I don't know what to tell you. I guess keep watching the haters. If you watch the haters, keep watching the haters. If you're not watching the haters, don't waste your time. I don't know what to tell you. For the asses, some people got too much time on their hands. You got to understand, some people, I'm going to say this real quick before we go out. Some people don't like themselves. And it hurts their soul to see another person who's comfortable with who they are. So once we have a real understanding that some people just don't like themselves, there's no way in the world they're going to be able to really show you the appropriate appreciation for who you are. You understand what I'm saying? Because we treat people 9 times out of 10, most people, especially people who aren't very mature, they're always going to treat the other individual as a reflection of how they feel like they're reflected off of them. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you ever see the people that when they say, you think you're so smart or you think you're so pretty? No, it's not that you think you're smart or that you think you're pretty. It's just that you're capable, and you being capable hurts their soul. So whenever somebody bashes you for something, 9 times out of 10, it's because they feel that they lack it. So when somebody say, yo, Jack Frost, you a bum, I'm looking at them like, well, you think I'm fly. You like my swag. So you don't want me to like my swag because you want me to change it. When I hear somebody say, yo, Jack Frost, respect my opinion, what I hear is, Jack Frost, I know I'm wrong. I know I don't know what I'm talking about. But I want you to pretend like I know what I'm talking about. Even though I don't know what I'm talking about. Because at this point, I'm not even talking about facts. I'm talking about fucking opinions. So obviously, you know that when you say that you have an opinion about something that there's a fact attached to, you're literally letting the world know that you don't know about the thing you're talking about. I'm going to say this again. If you're talking about an opinion that you have about a fact that does not line up with the actual fact, your opinion is not based off of the fact. You're literally letting the world know that you do not know what you're talking about. So the next time somebody come in here and talk about opinion, if it's something that's fact-based, give them the requisite amount of fucking disrespect. Give them the requisite amount of disrespect. Not too much, not too little. What the fuck? Because that's the new thing. A person don't know what they talking about, so they have to say opinion. That's the new thing. That's the new thing. All the idiots are using it. They heard a couple of smart people use it once or twice in the appropriate context, and now all the idiots are using it for any time they don't know what they talking about. So they come in here, or I don't know if they're doing it in other chats. So they come in here, they talk about something they don't know about. When I expose they don't know about what they're talking about, what they then say is, it's their opinion. And then every time I see the chat and I see people falling for it, I lose all the respect for you niggas. I'm just letting you know. Every time I see somebody fall for that shit, I lose all the respect. From now on, to me, you're an idiot. I'm just going to keep it a stack. You let a complete moron trick you that don't know what they talking about. You a whole idiot. You let somebody tell you that because somebody doesn't have a home that they don't know what they talking about. Jesus Christ was homeless. Think about that. What up, Leto? Think about that for a minute. So they don't like Jesus Christ either? Because they got a problem with homeless people or people they think are homeless. So they don't like Jesus Christ. They don't like Moses. I believe Moses. So they don't like none of the great heroes from the Bible. They don't like none of them. Jesus Christ was not wealthy. He's had a penny to his name. What are you talking about? He wasn't wealthy by money. Jesus Christ never had money. What are you talking about? Them niggas didn't even have food. He had to turn one fish. He had to make one little tiny fish feed a couple hundred of people. They didn't even have food. What are you talking about? Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Okay, what's a carp? Explain what a carp is. No, stop, Leto, stop. I'm gonna have to all the way flame you in like 2 seconds. I'm asking for you to stop the line of conversation that you going down, because I'm gonna absolutely have to flame you, and you're gonna feel bad. I'm telling you before I do it. I don't usually tell people this. I'm gonna absolutely have to flame you, And you're gonna feel bad. So I'm just gonna say, let's just leave that conversation alone. What the fuck? Anyway, I admire all of you guys. Anybody that could come and pull up and talk to me for 10 minutes, you gotta be good. Anybody that could come pull up and talk to me for 10 minutes, like, you gotta be all of the men's and the women's in the world. You gotta be all of the good things. Anyway, I'm gonna get up out of here. I love you guys. Thank you, Ryan Mack. 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 That wasn't even the first point I was going to get to, but that should be the first point that's gotten to. His father was a carpenter. He was not. Thank you, Ryan Mack. Jesus Christ, I'm not going into this. No. I'm not going into this. I don't care. Jesus Christ literally had to depend on the kindness of strangers as he walked into their houses with nothing and they had to feed him. It's all over the Bible. Okay? It's all over the Bible that Jesus Christ had to walk into people's houses. Hold on, 1 second. Jesus Christ was a traveler, right? Who had no home and no money, correct? As far as we know. Boom, thank you. She was just shaking her head. She got a whole mask and everything. So, I'm not getting into this with you. You're right, don't flame educate. But I be here, I be wanting to laugh. You're right. So I'm doing the education thing right now. Doing the education thing right now, all right? Doing the education thing. I don't want to go too far into it, but no, Jesus was not rich. Jesus literally traveled. He was a traveler who did not carry money and resources. Did at one point Jesus have money or whatever? Absolutely. But when Jesus was doing all of his great things that he was doing, he was homeless and broke. That's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about before he started going down his path. When Jesus Christ started going down his path, he was homeless and broke. Period. You can say whatever you want to say about before he went down his path. We're obviously only talking about Jesus the magician that did all of the great things. We're obviously only talking about that iteration of Jesus Christ. That was actually the whole point I was going to make. We're only talking about the Jesus Christ that went and did miracles. We ain't talking about Jesus when he was 6 years old. We ain't talking about Jesus when he was 5 years old. We're only talking about Jesus when he was doing his miracles. Only. No one ever talks about Jesus at any other time. Except for if I talk about Jesus, then people bring up all the other iterations of Jesus. Just so we could be clear about how, like, the BBN is different than any other channel. Over here at the BBN, people only come here to try to figure out how to argue with me. This shit is crazy. Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to get up out of here. My phone's probably on like 6% battery life right now, so we got to go. I love y'all. I don't know what to tell you, man. That's why I don't know what to tell you. I love y'all. Everybody go have a beautiful day. I'm not going to call out the drops only because I don't think the phone is going to last. Like, comment, subscribes. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I get on this one. I'm out.